All right, good day everyone. We are actually back in Blue Ridge for a final walkthrough of T.Wosyluk's barn dominium. This thing is unbelievable and I can't wait for all of you to see this. So we're fighting a little bit of a rainy day, but no big deal. I think once you get inside, you're gonna be stunned at what Tommy has done. So with that being said, Tommy, good to see you again.
Good to see you.
And looking forward to seeing the rest of this. I cannot get over what this was back in 3 months ago.
Yeah.
And the fact that the way the garage turned out, the driveway, the property, everything is stunning. And this is gonna be fun, to go walk through and check out what he's done. Well, Tommy, I know what I've seen from the outside, this is spectacular. And to look into what you've created as a garage slash kind of all the toys are stored there. This place is loaded with all the fun things that Tommy likes to do. And we're about to check this out. I'm totally blown away with what you've created in here. So let's go see it. So Tommy, again, looking at what this place has come from, I just remember my first visit, it was nothing more than these steel beams, a little bit of framing going halfway up the wall, and now to turn into this. This is, everything loaded with your toys. You've got everything, the television, the workbench, refrigerator, washer, dryer. I mean, this really turned out spectacular.
Well, thank you. It kind of works with our lifestyle. We like outdoors, we like riding bikes and watching football. And so what we've done is we kind of put everything on the fun side here, and then the living quarters are on the other side of that big wall there. Which is,
again, I'm to think about a steel beam barn, whatever it is, to now evolve into something like this is truly spectacular. So, well, let's go check out. I'm anxious to see the other side of the wall and see where you guys call home.
Okay,
super
check
cool.
it out.
Oh my goodness, Tommy, this is spectacular. I cannot believe how you pulled this off. From the last visit, it was strictly the iron beams going over and you had just put those in place. And then that wall was just framed.
Yeah.
And if I recall, you had the concept of maybe some drawings over there related to the television and to the fireplace. But to look at what the sliders have done and the windows and the view that you've now created here, this truly is spectacular. But I gotta tell you, maybe my favorite part so far is the kitchen. I love that steel countertop. That thing is huge. The white cabinets, I mean, honestly, all of this just turned out beautifully. Tell me a little bit more about this.
I think last time when we were here, I had a drawing on the wall what the fireplace was going to look like, and I was trying to explain to you that there'd be a linear fireplace with a recessed TV in there. And going over to the bar area, the countertop is quartz, and we drew on paper what the bar was going to look like, and the welder, he did a great job.
He did. I mean, I just love that concept. You can't buy that piece of furniture anywhere. No. That is as custom as you can get. And then to kind of go down into the kitchen itself, there'll be plenty of gatherings on this. The fact that you've got 5 seats right here, you could fit 15 people around this whole thing.
Yeah.
I mean, and again, I love that ironwork. That guy is a true artist. And it really goes with the rest of the window frames, the door frames, everything you've created here really goes together well. And even looking down now towards, the dining room, and I'm assuming, if I recall, the office was on the right-hand side. You had a bedroom in the back. This really turned out spectacular. Your details, I'm starting to see another trend with you as it relates to steel beams and the other projects that we've worked on. But then I feel like you're doing this ceiling in probably the majority of your homes now too, which I love.
Yeah, we'll put a little bit of beams, a little bit of rock, drywall, and this is a tray ceiling, and we got tongue and groove up on the top side of the tray ceiling.
It really makes the room pop. You know, just a great job all the way around. Hard to believe that what I thought was a barn dominium from the garage side to now walking into the living quarters. This is really a cool concept. I can see this becoming a lot more popular. It's very functional.
Yeah, it could be a trendy little thing. It works for us. I mean, it really does work. If you want to go out in the garage and watch a game or work on your bike or exercise, and people
Hang
can
out,
be inside.
just pretty much hang out. No, this is great. Well, take me through the rest of the home. I'm anxious to see the back half over here, what this all entails. And again, super cool. So tell me about the rest of this. This was your office.
Yep. We got a dining room here. Inside here, we got a little office.
Got your motorcycle stuff up, which is cool.
It's all about dirt bikes. You gotta have dirt bikes.
So now you two both work here, and this is your primary office, all your stuff for construction.
This is the war room.
This is the war room. That's probably a good way to describe it.
That's why we got our backs to each other. No. I was gonna put the desks where we would look at each other, but we might be going.
So eventually we may see a big divider at some point. This would be a much smaller room for the two halves. Okay, and then a bathroom, which is cool. I love the countertops on that one. Yeah, this is great.
I could see those countertops in your house.
Yeah, this is what needs to go in my place. Oh, I love it. I mean, every bit of your detail, the higher doorways. So that's what, 8
feet, yeah.
8 foot doorways. But I got to tell you, it's all the glass you put out here, and to look at the mountain range, it would be, you'd be hard pressed to have a bad day waking up and looking out there. That's really, really nice.
And that view changes every day.
Yeah.
It's odd to say, but every day it looks something different.
I bet your winter sunsets and everything, as the sun shifts around, you're going to have some spectacular views out there. Oh, I'm anxious to check out the master bathroom and the master bedroom. Tommy, this turned out incredible. So you two get to wake up and look at that beautiful mountain range. And again, with all this glass, you got such natural light. I love this. And your vaulted ceilings, classic T.Wosyluk. You know, it's what you're doing now with all the angles, and it really turned out well.
There's about a dozen deer out there the other morning.
I believe it. So now you're sitting on, what, about 5 acres out here?
7 acres.
7 acres here, and looking down, and there's a creek that runs down over the hill. Just beautiful. Even on a cloudy day, that's a spectacular view. And then, my goodness, the master bathroom. This is incredible. I love. So this was a marble tile, and you know, the double sink. I mean, everything about this just really turned out nice. Well, once again, Tommy, I can't say enough about the work you're doing right now. I am so excited about this part of it. Your view and all the natural light that's coming through on this home is truly spectacular. I know that Christine's probably wanting to sit right here at the dining room table and stare outside, but I want to kind of go outside if we could.
Yeah.
I want to get a better idea. Maybe down the road, you put a pool in here, or an outdoor kitchen out to the left, like we talked about in the spring. So again, now to get outside, Tommy, I mean, you said you were on 7 acres, which is spectacular, down to the creek. I'm assuming eventually you'll have an outdoor kitchen over here to the left. And whether you do go down the road with the pool for all your friends to come over and visit, I guess that remains to be seen.
I don't have any friends.
No, but you've got the property. And I gotta, again, this is just, walk me through. So you have neighbors over here, but your property goes all the way down this line here. Is that correct?
Yeah. It goes way back down in the woods, and then there's like a little, I guess you'd call it like a access road over there that separates the rest of the property we sold off.
Oh, this again, it's just, you'll get, I mean, the furniture you've set out here, it's so comfortable. The other thing I'm noticing about this concept, I mean, it's so quiet out here. All you're hearing is nature. Which, again, I'm assuming it's like that all the time.
Yeah.
This is very, very unique to see barn ceilings and all this steel and the way you've integrated the rest of the house. I'm really loving the concept. I may be going down this path myself. I really like it. This turned out well. Oh, Tommy, what a spectacular tour. I can't thank you enough for this. When we were here 3 months ago, just to see what this looked like with nothing more than steel beams of a true, barn type environment with some studs back here behind us, to now see that it's completely finished. I mean, the glass garage doors, the way you've, kind of decorated the place. It's perfect for your toys that you got and everything you're into with motorcycles and so forth. But most importantly, it's the look of the home. I'm shocked at how nice that is. The way you handled the doorways, the way you handled the view. It's really a spectacular place. And I've got to learn, a lot about barn dominium, but I think more importantly, this is just another little add-on to all the other unique things you've been doing in the Blue Ridge market from a true rustic, modern feel. I mean, all of your homes with the angles, the windows, it's very unique.
Well, thank you. The tour is done, and I don't know where Ken's at. He's all over the place.
Well,
hey,
you know what?
guy.
Hey, once again, for those of you interested in learning a little bit more about Tommy's construction, feel free to go to his website, contact him directly on his number. And in my case, guess what? This tour is over, and I'm going to go have fun on some of his toys.
Hit the gas.